This is the introduction to arithmetic sequences, and to start off, just giving like the basic definition of an arithmetic sequence. It's really a sequence that's defined to have a constant rate of change or some type of slope, really. And so when I say there's a constant rate of change, I could give you an example, something like 3, 5, 7, 9. And you see the pattern here that each term that follows is 2 more than the previous term. So you see there's plus 2 here, plus 2 here, plus 2 here. And so you know that your next term will be 11 and then 13. And so that's the pattern that you can see here. So the constant rate of change is 2. In other words, the slope would be 2. Really, if you were to graph some points, right, you would see that it's more like a linear function. Like if you recall, in really my previous videos, I had something like 1, 2, 8, 6. You know how you find the slope is y2 minus y1, all divided by x2 minus x1. That would mean 6 minus 2 divided by 8 minus 1. And so the slope of these 2 points here would be 4 divided by 7. So that's the slope. And again, a positive slope indicates that the relationship here is there's obviously a positive correlation because the rate of change, I guess you would say, is positive. So, but that's just the basic idea here, because you see that there's a slope. And so when we're talking about arithmetic sequences, you won't really use the terminology of a slope, but you really have to understand that there's this constant rate of change. And so the main formula here that is associated with arithmetic sequences is an is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 times d. And so this is the main formula where d is the common difference. A1 is the first term, an is the nth term, and really, if you know the first term and you know your difference, you can find the nth term. So this is the formula that you want to keep in mind. And obviously, there's another technique. You don't have to use this formula. It's just easier if you're given the values. So if I have something like find the formula for the nth term of the arithmetic sequence whose common difference is 5, and first term is -1. You wanna really put these values back into the equation. You're given this and you're given this. Well, then it's pretty simple because you're really saying an is equal to -1 plus n minus 1 times 5. And so you can use a distributive property here, and you see that's 5n minus 5, 5n minus 5, and you have a -1 here. And so really you see that an is equal to 5n minus 6. So to find your nth term, right, you basically have derived that formula. So really when you want to find the second term, you would do a2 is equal to 5 times 2, that's 10, minus 6, 4. So your second term here would be 4 in this case. And really you can find any nth term that you want for this sequence here. So that's just the introduction to arithmetic sequences. In the later lesson I will be going over more problems. So thanks for watching.